Hey, good morning from northern Thailand. It's kind of frosty, about 15 degrees here. So getting up is a little challenging. Tick's still under the covers looking at her phone, but that's life here. And I posted this little joke that I seen on Twitter, and of a Thai guy making fun of the cool weather. Maybe I'll put it in here.
How long?
Это самый массаж.
So anyways, yeah, the health scare that I've had really struck home, and I made some serious changes. I have quit smoking weed and tobacco, cold turkey, and I'm 2 weeks in now. It's been 2 weeks since the constipation episode, and I couldn't smoke because I couldn't breathe, couldn't eat, I couldn't do anything. I went 4 days. I did a 4-day fast with just sipping water. Because if I drank too much water, I'd throw it up. So even in the hospital, they're giving me their food, and they're like, "Yo, you don't like Thai food?" And I'm like, "No, I can't eat, man. Give me some laxative." They just ignore me for 2 full days in the hospital. I didn't eat 2 days before the hospital. Then once I was in the hospital, I couldn't eat for 2 days in there. So anyways, went through all that in the last video. And yeah, so this biggest challenge of my life so far is to quit smoking. And I've been addicted since I was 16. And both weed and nicotine. What I would normally do is I would break up a cigarette and then put hash or weed in it and do like a blend. And that was my preference. And I got completely addicted to the tobacco. It's got to be one of the most addictive substances on the planet. When I was a kid, it used to be heroin, tobacco, cocaine, all the rest of the drugs. But now pharmaceuticals have taken over that list. Like it's now heroin / pharmaceuticals. So all your fentanyls and all that stuff are all up in there, and all your T3s and painkillers and everything everybody gets addicted to. So those are the nicotine is now number 6 on the list of addictive substances, because now there's meth in there and quite a bit more addictive substances than just like I said, it was heroin and tobacco. And anyone talking about trying to quit would always compare the two. That it's hell. It is hell to quit, and I'm doing it with no gum or no patches or no Nicorette, whatever's, nothing. I just said, fuck this. I'm stronger than this, and I'm gonna do it myself, because who else is gonna do it for you, right? So if and so people are like, well, I'll never quit because it makes me happy. Well, good for you, man. Keep smoking till your heart explodes. We all got to go sometime. You might as well do what makes you happy, right? So me living a few more years is gonna make me happy. Then I think that if I'm 6 feet under up at the funeral there getting barbecued, so my goal is to try to stick around and irritate as many people as possible. Anyway, so it's been a real struggle, man. I'm telling you, holy cow, because it's soon as it's all the triggers, the smoking. Anyone who's smoked knows, after dinner, those ones were the best. So every time you eat, you have to fight through that trigger. And trigger warning, incoming, pissed off old Glenn. So lucky I have my own little house out here where my studio is and stuff, and I don't have to be under Tick's feet all day, because we'd probably be divorced. The first week was absolute, I was just an absolute miserable fucking asshole. And come close to starting so many times, but it's like, nope, no, no. Every time that thought enters my head, and it's 50 times a fucking day, I have to, no, fight through it, bike ride, little walk, do something. So that's why I'm starting to do these talking head videos. I don't care if anyone watches. It's more for my rehabilitation of my breaking these habits. So going into the hospital helped, because there was 4 days there where couldn't smoke and couldn't have coffee. Coffee's another one on my list too, that for the last 2 weeks now. So I'm no coffee, no caffeine of any caffeine, no nicotine, and no ganja, weed, cannabis, whatever. So I was a regular hash smoker. That was my preferred drug of choice, but you had to mix it with something, and it was always the tobacco. So that's what got its hooks in me, was the tobacco, through mixing it with the weed. So anyways, yeah, I found the cannabis, quitting that isn't really as big of a problem, even though I smoked it every day. I'm enjoying the mental clarity I have right now. I'm very clear-headed for the first time in my whole life. And but there's things I'm noticing, like I meditate, and I haven't been able to meditate. I haven't been able to calm my own mind from I think that's from the weed. But it could be also the tobacco, the nicotine. Coffee's not that big of a deal. I would drink 2-3 coffees a day. At the peak of my coffee addiction, when I quit, I was down to like maybe a cup a day. So coffee isn't the problem. I'll be drinking coffee. I'm not quitting coffee completely. But the goal here is to quit the nicotine completely, 100%. Never, ever smoke again. That is, like I say, it's right there with heroin and the pharmaceuticals, is getting its hooks into you, and it's why people have such a hard time quitting. And I'm saying I might enjoy the puff off of a doobie if I'm sitting on a beach somewhere, relaxing. But it's not going to be an everyday, never going to be an everyday thing for me again. I'm going to treat it like alcohol, which people who know me know I don't drink. I might have a beer now and again, so it's nice to have the option to say, yeah, I'll have a beer, or I'll have a glass of red wine. I enjoy that, but I do not enjoy like 5 glasses of red wine or anything like that. So, and I'm sorry if I cough, and my throat is a constant phlegm factory here of just constantly, and it's like it's not going to go away for a while, I don't think. So, but anyways, yeah, that's where I'm struggling right now, is trying to get off the smoking. The doctor said that was the cause of the clots, is from the smoking. But of course, there's other things as well, living up here in the ppm 2.5, whatever that pollution marker probe is that they use up here, and sucking shit air 4 months of the year has got to be right up there with a pack a day habit. So we may have to vacate out of here. I'm going to try to clean my lungs up, and it's not going to happen if I'm sitting here sucking sugarcane smoke and rice burning smoke. So those are my options, is quit or carry on with your heart disease, buddy. So I'm quitting. I'm going to do everything I can to get through this. And like I said, if I have a puff off of a bit of weed now and again, and maybe out with some friends or whatever, that's not a problem. It's the all day, open your eyes, make a cup of coffee, and roll one up. And a half hour later, same thing, all day long. That's done. I'm done with that. So anyways, you'll notice my eyes are nice, and you've never seen them like that before. I can do the Marty Feldman. My eyes are nice and clear, and the clarity, I cannot say enough how I feel like I can see for miles. My brain is cleaned right up. So I'm feeling the ganja. And another ganja aspect was I used to eat these cookies. I'd make my own butter with the weed, and then make cookies with it, and I'd have to have a cookie to go to sleep at night and sleep through the night. That's another thing I've cut out. So I did eat a couple cookies after coming home from the hospital, but it didn't feel right to. I'm just trying to get off everything right now. So anyways, haven't been sleeping that great because I wake up in the middle of the night and I got like a 2 hours window where I'm wide awake, and then eventually I'll fall back to sleep. But there's 2 hours in the middle of the night there, like from 12 o'clock till 2, where it's very hellish. Where I want to get up and smoke, or I want to eat something, or something. Anyways, so yeah, I won't keep these videos very long. I don't want to sit here and ramble on, but that's where we're at with the quitting smoking. I'm 2 weeks in, and I'm gonna win. I'm gonna beat this thing, because you're only fighting yourself. You only have yourself to battle with when it comes to addictions. There's nobody's gonna help you. Nobody's coming to save you. And you've got to do it yourself. And yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And thanks for watching. I'll see you on another video.